Mataji, can I do Vanchakalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, assembled devotees ki jai. Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi welcoming all of you to the mid-morning conference call. I think Prabhuji joined, but we'll take one or two introductions. Is there anybody who joined, wanted to introduce?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, this is Preeti Vilasni Devidasi from Atlanta. Thank you, Vinita Mataji, for making up.
Hare Krishna, Preeti Vilasni Mataji. Thank you so much for joining and encouraging all of us, Mataji. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga and all the assembled devotees. This is Yashamati Priya Devi Dasi from Chicago, Illinois.
Hare Krishna, Yashmati Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining and giving your association every day. All glories to your sweet services, Mataji. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna, is it? Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today, we are very fortunate to have His Grace Adi Gadadhar Prabhu to enlighten us on the topic of Caitanya Bhagavat Antya Kanda, chapter 2, 36 through 48. Before I hand over call to Prabhuji, I would like to read the quote of today, Srila Prabhupada's quote, August 5th. Okay, August 5th. Habit is a second nature. So practice. Detroit, August 5th, 1975. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to you, Prabhu. Thank you so much for joining this mid-morning and enlightening us on the topic of Caitanya Bhagavat. I now hand over the call to you, Prabhuji. Over to you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, we can't see you. Yeah, we can see you now. Yeah.
Hare Krishna. So, thank you very much, dear devotees, for this kind opportunity. Let us begin with our Mangala Charan prayers. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I will really appreciate if someone can share the screen because I'm not able to, my PDF is not opening. Chaitanya Bhagavat PDF is not opening somehow. So please, if someone can share the verse or read the verse, if it cannot share, then I will just speak.
Okay. I think I'll take a few minutes to pull it up, but you can start from it.
Okay. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. So dear devotees, today is a very auspicious day. Today is the Dwadashi, where Srila Rupa Goswami entered into Nitya Leela and Sri Gauridas Pandit also entered into Nitya Leela. So we are very fortunate to study Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat by Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Mahashaya today. As soon as the verse is shared or read, then
No.
I will speak.
Yeah,
I'll try to speak a little bit on that. Srila Rupa Goswami is our Sampradaya Acharya, and he is the recipient of mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtham Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahiyam Dadati Swa Padantikam. Or Soham Rupa Kada Mahiyam Dadati Swa Padantikam. Sri Rupa Goswami understood the Manobhishta, the deepest desires of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he not only understood, but he also shared it with all of us. Sthapitam Yena Bhutale. He shared it with everyone on this planet through his teachings, through his writings. That Sri Rupa Goswami, Soham Rupa Kadapayam dadati swapadantikam. When will that Soham, when will that Rupa Goswami give me shelter under his lotus feet? It's a prayer. This verse is attributed to Sri Narottam Das Thakur. It's a pranam mantra for Sri Rupa Goswami. And Sri Gauridas Pandit is eternal associate of Lord Sri Nityananda Prabhu. Sri Rupa Goswami is Rupa Manjari in Golok Vrindavan, and Sri Gauridas Pandit is one of the sakhas of Krishna Balaram in Golok Vrindavan. So now the link has been shared.
Prabhuji,
I shared the link,
is it
Mataji.
okay, just go ahead and share a link from the internet rather than the PDF, because we're having trouble and scrolling through and finding the exact verse. Is it okay? Or
Yeah, anything is okay.
okay.
So is okay, is Satyarva Mataji there on the call? Or anybody is there in the okay, you're sharing the screen. I can see it now.
If this is okay with you.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's okay. So the verse number 26.
26,
From
right?
down, second chapter, 36.
36.
Verse 36. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Pathe Prabhu Pariksha Karena Sabha Prati Ki Sabala Ache Bala Kahara Sabhati. On the way, Lord Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tested everyone by asking, what assets do you have with you? If I remember correctly, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taken sannyas and he is going to Shri Jagannath Puri Dham, if I remember correctly. So on the way, Mahaprabhu is testing the devotees who are with him. Nityananda Prabhu, Jagadananda Pandit, Mukunda. These devotees are accompanying Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu is testing them by asking them, okay, now we are sannyasis, we have renounced this world, we are going to Shri Jagannath Puri, Purushottam Kshetra. What wealth do you have with you? What sampatti, what wealth are you carrying with you? Please tell me. It was a question that Mahaprabhu asked, but it was actually a test. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sometimes likes to test his devotees. Verse number 37. Keva ki diya che kare pathera sambal Nishkapate mora sthane kahata sakal. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told all the accompanying devotees like Mukunda Datta, Jagadananda Pandit, Nityananda Prabhu, all of you tell me frankly whether anyone has given anything to you for the journey. Keva ki diya che. Anyone has given anything to you? You tell me. Sorry. Keya che diya che kare pathera sambal nishkapate morasthane kahata sakal. Now don't be duplicitous with me. Don't lie to me. Tell me honestly. Do you have any wealth that somebody has given you to carry with you? Tell me, tell me, tell me honestly. Next verse. Now the devotees reply to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sabe bole Prabhu bina ajnaya tomar karodravya laite vasakti achekar. The devotees replied to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, O Prabhu, O Lord, who has the power to bring anything without your permission? Vina agya tomar. Without your permission, who can bring anything? Which means a devotee will never do anything without the permission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Devotees never do anything that is not authorized by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is the nature of a devotee. Devotees always do things that are permitted by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We follow the regulative principles, we follow the angas of bhakti only because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu likes them. Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. We do it for the pleasure of Krishna. Verse number 39. Shuniya Thakur Boda Santosha Haila Sheshe Se Lakshe Tattva Kahite Lagila. Aha. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very happy when he heard the reply of the devotees that they will not carry anything because Mahaprabhu's Agya, Mahaprabhu's permission is not there. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very happy that devotees are so loyal to me. They will not carry, they will not possess anything that is not authorized, not permitted by me, not sanctioned by me. Shuniya Thakura Bada Santosha Haila. How many of us want to give Santosh, give happiness, satisfaction to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Radha Krishna in one form? Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nahe Anya. So we want to give satisfaction, then we must listen to Mahaprabhu. Shuniya Thakura Bada Santosha Haila. Sheshe Sei Lakshe Tattva Kahite Lagila. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then started speaking some truths regarding this topic to the devotees. On hearing their reply, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was greatly satisfied. Thereafter, he explained some truths regarding this topic. Let us see what Mahaprabhu is saying. Let's go to verse number 40. Mahaprabhu is very happy with the devotees. We also have to be devotees like that. Mahaprabhu's associates. Prabhu bole kaharo je kichu na laila. Ihate amara bada santosha karila. Aha. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told all the devotees, Nityananda Prabhu, Mukunda Datta, Jagadananda Pandit, Damodar Pandit, whoever were there, I am greatly satisfied that none of you took anything from anyone. Hari bol. Kaharo je kichu na laila hate. You have not taken anything from anybody on this journey. Amara bodo santosha karila. And in this way, you have made me very happy. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I am greatly satisfied that none of you took anything from anyone. Now, in the Gaudiya Bhashya commentary, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada writes, Shri Gaura Sundar. So whatever we read in the preceding 3-4 verses, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada is going to explain them, summarize them in this purport. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Abhay Charana Arvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada ki jai. Purport. Shri Gaura Sundar asked Shri Nityananda Prabhu, Shri Gadadhar Pandit, Shri Mukunda Datta, Shri Govinda, and Shri Brahmananda Bharati Maharaj, what assets do you have with you? Tell me honestly. In reply, these wonderful devotees, Shri Nityananda Prabhu, Shri Gadadhar Pandit, Shri Mukunda Datta, Shri Govinda, Shri Brahmananda Bharati replied, we have no asset other than you. When they said that we don't carry anything that you have not authorized, you have not sanctioned, the meaning is our only, what do we have to carry? We are carrying you in our heart. The only asset we really have is you. You are our
The
asset.
center area. I mean,
On
the
hearing their words, I think everybody should mute themselves. Hare Krishna. We have no asset other than you. The devotees are saying we have no asset other than you. On hearing their words and realizing their unalloyed determination, Shri Gaura Sundar expressed great satisfaction. When the devotees said, we have no asset other than you, Mahaprabhu was very happy. Mahaprabhu became very satisfied with them. Since pseudo devotees who deviate from the path of devotional service imagine a distinction between Guru, Vaishnava, and the Supreme Lord, they cannot understand the concept of oneness. Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita. The philosophy of Achintya Bheda Bhed is the only cause for the nourishment of transcendental mellows. Achintya Bheda Bhed Tattva, as taught by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, reconciles all the different philosophies Since pseudo devotees who deviate from the path of devotional service imagine a distinction between Guru, Vaishnavas, and the Supreme. It is Hari, Guru, Vaishnavas. They are one. They are one in the sense that they want to please each other. The devotees, Guru and Vaishnavas, want to please Krishna, and Krishna wants to please his devotees. That is the oneness. And then that is the Abhed. But then there is a Bhed also, that a Jeev can never become Jagadish. Only Krishna possesses all the energies. Radha Purna Shakti Krishna, Purna Shaktiman. Krishna is Shaktiman. A Jeev can never become Shaktiman. A Jeev is Shakti. जीवेरा स्वरूप है कृष्णेर नित्य दास कृष्णेर तटस्था शक्ति भेदाभेद प्रकाश we belong to Krishna. That is the difference between Jeev and Bhagwan. Guru, Vaishnav, they are part and parcel of Krishna. Mamay amsha jiva loka jiva bhuta sanatana. Krishna is the Bhagwan, but they are one in the sense that they are one in their vision. A devotee doesn't have prithak drishti. A devotee is never a separatist. A devotee, Guru and Vaishnavas, they have the same vision as Krishna. Krishna says, Jare dekho tare kaho Krishna upadesh, amara agya hai Guru hai ya tara hi des. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tells us to preach about Krishna, and the Guru tells others about Krishna. Krishna says, surrender to me. Sarva dharman parityaja mamekam sharanam raja. Ananyas chintayanto mam. Ye jana paryupasate. And the Guru also says that please leave everything, surrender to Krishna. Don't look here and there. Become ananya. Become undeviated, one pointed in your devotion to Krishna. Whatever Krishna tells us, Shri Guru and the Vaishnavas repeat the same message. Therefore, they are one. They are one in their mood. They are one in their determination. They are one in their vision. They are one in their mission. But at the same time, from the point of view of Tattva, there is difference also. Because there is Krishna Tattva and there is Jiva Tattva. Guru and Vaishnavas are Jiva Tattva. And Krishna is Krishna Tattva. Krishna is Bhagavan. And Guru and Vaishnavas are Bhagavat. They are connected to Bhagavan. They are devotees of Bhagavan. Next, the distinction of variegatedness found in spiritual rasa is eternal and is not opposed to the Vedic statement Ekam Eva Dvitiyam. Absolute truth is one without a second. Those who claim, according to the statement Ekam Eva Dvitiyam, there is no difference born of variegatedness or distinction in the absolute truth are Mayavadis. We have to understand, if we overemphasize Abhed, then we become impersonalists. So we have to balance it. It is achintya bheda bhed. There is oneness and simultaneously there is difference also. And that has to be scientifically understood. That is Mahaprabhu's philosophy. As soon as the distinction between Vishay, which is the object of worship, that's Krishna, and Ashray, the worshipper, one who is taken shelter of Radharani, Daivi Prakriti Ashrita, is denied. When the distinction is denied between the Vishay Tattva and the Ashray Tattva, the philosophy of impersonalism becomes manifest. That is Mayavad, impersonalism. Because of a lack of knowledge regarding the distinction between Vishay and Ashray, unauthorized conclusions and degradation into material enjoyment are achieved, as prominently found among the Buddhists and Sahajiyas. Because of lack of knowledge regarding the distinction between Vishay and Ashray. There is a distinction. Krishna is the Vishay, he is the object of our worship. And Ashray means we are the ones who have taken Bhakti Ashray. Like that. So we have to be careful of the Apasiddhanta. We have to be careful of wrong philosophical understanding. Can we go to the next slide, please? Next verse. हो गया ना? The purport is over. 41. भोक्तव्य अदृष्टे थाके जे दीने लिखना अरण्ये आशी मिले अवश्य तखना. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, if you are destined to receive some eatables, bhoktavya means if you are destined to receive something that is eatable, you will certainly obtain it. Even if you are not, even if you are living in a aranya, in a forest. So we should never worry about our maintenance, whether we are in the forest, whether we are in the house, in the city. If we are destined to eat, we will get. पंछी करे ना चाकरी, अजगर करे ना काम, दास मनुका कहे गए सबके दाता राम. A bird doesn't have an employer. Have you ever seen a bird who has an employer? We all have employers, right? Our W2, our paycheck has the name of the employer. All of us are employed. But a bird is not employed by anybody. But still, there are so many thousands and thousands of birds in this world, in the national parks and in the forests and gardens, and they all get their food. Have you ever seen a bird that is malnourished? No. They do fine. They live their life. They reproduce. They grow. They fly. They do their stuff. They are getting food. So, Ajgar करे ना चाकरी, पंछी करे ना काम. A bird doesn't work, doesn't have an employer, and Ajgar करे ना चाकरी. Nor does a Ajgar, a python or a snake, nor does he have to do any work, nor is the snake employed. But somehow they also get their food. They also get their food. Therefore, this great devotee in the Sri Sampradaya, Das Maluka, he wrote, Das Maluka kahe gaye sabke data Ram. That Lord Ramchandra is the provider for everyone. If he can provide to the birds without them having a job, if a python can get food without going to work, python sits where the python is. The food comes to the python. Python grabs the food and swallows it whole, isn't it? So, पंछी करे ना चाकरी, अजगर करे ना चाकरी, पंछी करे ना काम, दास मनुका कहे गए सबके दाता राम. The provider, true provider is Krishna, Lord Ram. Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught us to say, pray, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava Pahi Ma. Our maintainer is Lord Krishna. So, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, even if we are in the forest, if we are meant to eat, we will eat. There was one devotee, he went to hear one satsang. And in the satsang, the speaker of Bhagavatam said that Krishna is the maintainer. Krishna takes care of everything. Bhoktaram yagatapasam, sarvaloka maheshwaram, suridam sarvabhutanam, nyatamam shantim richati. A devotee is always peaceful and happy because he knows that Krishna is my best friend and Krishna will maintain me. Ananyas chintayanto mam ye jana paryupasate, tesham nityabhyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. Vahamyaham. I will carry it. I will provide what you lack. So Krishna will take care of our necessities. So this person who was sitting and hearing this story, this philosophy in the satsang, in the Harikatha, he did not agree. He said, no, no, no. Why Krishna will provide if we don't work? We must work. Then Krishna might provide. But we must work. If we don't work, then nothing will come. Nothing will happen. So the Bhagavad Kathakar said, if Krishna wants, then he can provide even if you don't work. Because so many sannyasis don't work. So many traveling preachers don't work. In the previous times, now this has happened several hundred years ago in Vrindavan. And there are so many sannyasis, they actually lived in the forest. Nowadays, sannyasis live in the cities because Yukta Vairagya. We want to preach where people are. What is the benefit if a sannyasi lives in the forest? Nobody knows about him. Once in several years, you see them for the Mahakumbh Mela. What is the use of the sannyasi to the world? Previously, sannyasis would live in the forest, away from bad association. But now, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, our Srila Abhay Charanarvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada, they taught Yukta Vairagya that no, the sannyasis should live in the city and preach to the people. Where people are, there is the greatest need to preach. What is the use of staying in the forest? But previously, sannyasis would live in the forest, but they are getting food. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu traveled with Kaliya Krishnadas throughout South India. Majority of his time was spent walking in the forest. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went with Balabhadra Bhattacharya and another Brahman Bhritya from Jagannath Puri to Vrindavan and back. Thick forests in those days, no restaurants, no motels, no hotels, nothing. But Mahaprabhu was able to eat prasad. So was Balabhadra Bhattacharya and the Brahman Bhritya. So when the person in the audience, this person who didn't have so much faith at that time, he presented an opposition to this philosophy that no, Krishna will provide if we work hard. If we don't work hard, then Krishna will not provide. If we work hard, then nothing will happen. Things will happen when we work for it. So the Kathakar, the Bhagavad preacher said, no, you are wrong. If Krishna wants to provide, then even if you don't work, it will still come. If Krishna wants to provide, Krishna can. He said, no. If I don't want, then if I don't work, nothing will happen. Krishna is not going to come and give me the paycheck if I don't work. He said, no. If Krishna wants, then he will give you. You should have faith. This audience, this person in the audience said, okay, so if you say that I don't go and cook my meal, I don't go and purchase my meal, I don't go and ask for a meal, I will still get a meal. The Kathakar said, if Krishna wants, then yes. He said, okay. Today for lunch, I will not do madhukari. He was a householder. He was not. He said, I will not ask anybody for food. I will not go home for food. I will not go to any place where food is given. I will just sit in one place. And you think Krishna will give me food? Now the Kathakar had full faith and he was sort of pure. He said, yes, Krishna will give you food. So he said, if Krishna gives me food without me endeavoring for it, then I will become a devotee. He was not a devotee. He said, I will become a devotee if Krishna does that to me. So the Kathakar said, yes, today lunch will be provided to you, even if you don't want. You will be fed. So this person said, okay, I will make sure I don't eat. I will not ask. I will go to a solitary place and I will fast. So this fellow, he goes deep into the forest. He finds a huge banyan tree, climbs up on that banyan tree, climbs on a tall branch and sits there, hidden in the middle of the forest where there is nobody. He said, I will sit here till evening, till the whole lunchtime passes, and I will prove it that if I don't endeavor, then even Krishna cannot provide. He sat there. Now in that forest, as he was sitting, it was around 12:30, 1 o'clock. He heard the Katha Bhagavatam class in the morning. Immediately went into the deep forest, found a tree after a few hours of trekking in the forest, climbed up on that tree in the deep dark forest, and he was sitting there. Now, it just so happened that the prince of that kingdom was out hunting in the forest that day. And he was accompanied by four bodyguards. Four bodyguards were there. They were carrying all his weapons, food for him, any provisions that he might need. It was just a date, water. So they were this prince on a horse, royal horse, and there were four other horses with four bodyguards. Something should not happen to the king. What if a tiger attacks? We should be there to protect. So they had the weapons, they had water, food, and for the whole day trip, five of them were going hunting. Now, as they were out hunting, it was lunchtime. So the servants, they found this nice big banyan tree. They put a nice cloth under that tree, cleaned the area, and they asked the prince to sit down comfortably. They gave him water to wash his hands, and they opened the supplies that had been packed by the royal cooks in the palace, and they set out nice chappan bhog for the prince to eat. Even when the prince is on excursion in the forest, he eats royal food. He's not going to eat some thepla. He's going to eat royal food. So all the chappan bhog is set out nicely. There are golden cups, golden plate, nice sabjis, dal, roti, rice, everything is there. Sweet items, everything is served. And the prince nicely sits down to eat lunch. As he sits down, one person is serving the prince, and other three people are looking in all the directions, looking for any disturbance, looking for any enemies, looking for any spies who might come to harm the king, the prince. So they are keeping a vigil. As they are keeping a vigil, one of them notices in a distance that there is a lot of dust being raised, and he hears the sound of the hoofs of of horses galloping. So he immediately reports the prince. The prince has not started eating; he's just sat down to eat, and he tells, "Thank you, Hare Krishna." Thank you.
Yeah, just one interruption. You have to sign like 3 places for the debit card.
I will go
Yeah.
as soon as I finish.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. So the prince has not started eating; he's just sitting there, about to start eating, and the bodyguard reports that I hear a lot of horses are galloping in this way. I see some dust in that direction. I think they are coming towards us. Maybe they came to know that you are out hunting here, and they will plan to just kidnap you and then ask your father, our king, for ransom money. So we better get going. So the prince immediately jumps on his horse and he takes off. Thank you. Thank you. He jumps on his horse and takes off with the bodyguards. And all five of them, they run back to the palace. They escape. Now, the people who are coming there is a gang of dacoits. So they all come. They are around 30, 40 dacoits. It's a big gang of dacoits. And they rob people when people are traveling in the forest. They have no idea that the prince was there hunting. They come, and this banyan tree is their hideout deep in the forest. So they come to their hideout, this huge banyan tree, and it is time for them to sit and distribute their loot. Whatever they have looted that morning, they distribute amongst each other. The Sardar of the Dakus, the chief of the dacoits, he distributes to everybody. So they come there and they start opening their wealth, whatever they have looted that day, and they find there's a nice plate there set up with chappan bhog. They say, oh, who kept this plate? And they touch it and it's hot and nice and fresh. Says, oh, what is this? Who has prepared all this nice meal for us? The Sardar starts overthinking. He says, oh, I know. It must be a rival gang of dacoits. They have planted this food here for us to eat. We will eat all these delicious items, rasgullas and gulab jams, and we will get poisoned. They have mixed poison in it. They want to poison us and kill us immediately. And then whatever money we have looted, they will take it. It's a conspiracy to murder us. The dacoits, the rival gang members, must be somewhere close by. Let us search for them. Search, search, search. And he sends all the 30, 40 dacoits on a search mission. Search, where are they? They must be somewhere hiding close by, watching us if we are going to eat this poison food. Find them. They look everywhere, they cannot find anybody. This chief of the dacoit looks up at the tree, and oh, on the tree he sees this person sitting there who had heard the Bhagavatam class in the morning. So he calls the assistant, "Hey, there it is, the spy who has put all this poisoned food here. Pull him down." First he says, come down, climb down, you are surrounded, come down. He says, I will not come down. He said, come down. I will not come down. He said, I know why you will not come down, because you have put poison in this food. That's why you are not willing to come down. No? He said, whatever it is, I will not come down. I have decided to sit here till sunset. I am not going to move from this branch. He said, okay, you don't move, then we'll bring you down. He sends 2, 3 dacoits up, pull him down, bring him down. So they go and they drag him down from the tree. And they say, you mix poison, you want to poison us and kill us? You wicked fellow, you will have to eat this poison food first. He says, I don't want to eat. I have taken a vow not to eat. I have taken a vow not to eat till evening. You better eat. "No, I will not eat." "No, you have to eat. We'll force you." They tie up his hands, and the leader of the dacoit tells one of the assistant, feed him everything on this plate. Let the we don't know where the poison is and how much the poison is. Feed him everything, and then let's leave him here to die. Tie up his hands, so his hands are tied. He said, eat, open your mouth. "Ah, I will not eat. Open." They close his mouth, nose. He has to open his mouth. They put a morsel after morsel after morsel. They feed him the whole chappan bhog. He says, I don't want to eat. No, you have to eat. You have to eat. And this person is laughing loudly. He said, my Guruji was right, my Guruji was right. If Krishna wants me to eat, then even if I don't want to eat, the food will be provided. And then they feed him everything, and then they say, now let's leave him to die. And they go away. And this person, with his hands tied behind, he comes to the ashram of the Guru late in the evening, and he's laughing. He says, Gurudev, whatever you said happened. I was fed so much. I have never eaten so much in my life. Chappan mog, I was fed. So I agree that if Krishna wants to feed, we will be fed even if we don't want to eat. And if Krishna wants us to fast, then we may have chappan bhog plate in front of us like the prince. But we will have to fast if it is not in our prarabdha. And Krishna controls the destiny. That's what Mahaprabhu is saying. भोक्तव्य अदृष्टे थाके जे दिने लिखन अरण्ये ओ आसी मिले अवश्य तखन. If it is written, likhana, if it is written in our destiny that we are supposed to eat, then even if we go to the forest, we will be fed. Haribol. Then there is a commentary by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. In the Brihan Naradiya Puran 7.74, it is stated, Aprarthitani dukkhani, the diacritics are missing on aprarthitani. Aprarthithani dukkhani tathaiva ayam hi dehinam सुखानि अपि तथा मन्ये दैवम् अत्र विरिच्यते. Distress comes to embodied souls without asking. Similarly, happiness will also come by the arrangement of providence. Text 42. So just like distress comes without asking, similarly happiness will come without asking also. We don't have to specially endeavor. Yesterday in Bhakti Shastra we were reading, we all have a quota, and that quota is given by Krishna. We should be satisfied with that quota. Prabhu jare je divas na likhe ahar, Rajaputra hau tabu upavasatar. Beautiful story we just heard. If the Supreme Lord does not set aside food for a person, he will not eat, even if he is Rajaputra. The Rajaputra could not eat. He had brought nice gourmet meal from the palace. I will go nice hunting. I will be tired after a hunting expedition. I will sit and eat chappan bhog. Nothing. He could not eat a morsel also. Mahaprabhu is saying, Prabhu jare je divasa nalikhe ahar, Rajaputra hautabu upavasa tar. If Krishna has not written in our destiny that day that we are supposed to eat, then we'll have to fast. So many patients, they come to the hospital and suddenly we tell them that we have to do this test, we have to do this particular CT scan, or we have to do this surgery on you. So stop eating. For certain scans, for certain procedures, you cannot eat. So 6 hours, 8 hours, they have to be without food and water. Because that day it is not written in their destiny to eat. There is so much food in the hospital, but they cannot eat. So it depends on our destiny. So this devotee, this person who heard the Bhagavatam class and got into an argument with the pure devotee and then went to the forest to prove that if I don't endeavor, then even Krishna cannot feed me, but was proven wrong, he became a great devotee. And even though he was in Vrindavan, he was a Ram Bhakta. And he was connected to the Shri Sampradaya. And his name was Maluk Das. And he has an ashram in Vrindavan even today called Shri Maluk Peeth. And it was Shri Maluk Das ji, after that experience, he wrote this verse to glorify the words of his Gurudev. He wrote that Ajgar kare na chakari, panchi kare na kam, Das Maluka kahe gaye, sabke data ram. That verse that I told you was written by this person who was force fed by the dacoits that afternoon. Ajgar kare na chakari, panchi kare na kam, Das Maluka kahe gaye, sabke data ram. So like that, we go to the next verse. 42. We read 42 already. Prabhu Jare Jai Divas, we read that. But where do we have to stop? This is 43. Just let me.
48, Prabhu.
48. And now it is, what time is it? 38. Okay, so we have around 20 minutes. Hakile o khaite na pare agya bine. अकस्मात कलह करये कारो सने. Aha. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is explaining to his followers, Sri Nityananda Prabhu, Sri Mukunda Datta, Sri Gadadhar Pandit, Brahmananda Bharati, ityadi. Without the Lord's sanction, one may not be able to eat even if there is food. Thakile o khaite na pare agya bine. Agya bine, without the permission, sanction of Krishna, we cannot eat even if there is food. For he may suddenly have a quarrel with somebody. Previously, when people used to quarrel, they used to not eat food. Husband and wife have a quarrel, then the husband would say, I will not eat food today. I will not eat food. That was a punishment. Nowadays, the wife may say, good, get out, don't eat. Good, I don't have to cook for you. But previously, it was like that. If you have kalaha, then you show your anger by saying, I will not eat food. Then the wife would say, no, 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 it's okay. Come on, eat now. I have made hot food for you. Come on. Then with her own hand, she will feed. And then their kalaha will be over. Mahaprabhu Sri Chaitanya Dev is saying, without the Lord's sanction, one may not be able to eat, even if there is food. For he may suddenly quarrel with someone. If there is food, but now there is quarrel, kalaha, you don't feel like eating. Ah, I don't feel, I have mood nahi hai. I don't feel like eating. And you will have to fast, even though you wanted to eat. Next verse, please. 44. ক্রোধ করি বলে মুই না খাইনু ভাত দিব্য করি রহে নিজ শিরে দিয়ে হাত. In an angry mood, he may say, I will not eat today. I had a fight with you. I will not eat today. My dear wife, I will not eat today. He may even touch his hand to his head and swear to that effect. सर पे हाथ रख के कहता हूं, I will not eat today. कसम खा के कहता हूं, I will not eat today. Like our person who heard the Bhagavatam class said, I will not eat today. I will not eat today. But he was made to eat. And then wife has already cooked a meal, but there is a fight in the house with the wife. And then therefore, you say, I will not eat the food today, what you have cooked, to express my anger. Next verse, please. Then one may have to fast. Because there is a fight. You didn't plan to fight that day, but the fight just happened. Kalaha just happened. Kalaha lati iti kali. Kaliyug is that which brings kalaha. अथवा सकल द्रव्य हईले विद्यमान आचंबिते देहे ज्वर हईला अधिष्ठान. Hare Krishna. Otherwise, one may have all varieties of eatables. Sakala dravya haile. One may have all types of food, but dehe jvara haila adhishtan. Suddenly a disease may manifest in the body, fever may manifest in the body, and one may not feel like eating. One may lose appetite. Or, like I mentioned, in the hospital, so many times you see, cannot eat. Cannot eat. So many times it happens. The patient is supposed to have a endoscopy or colonoscopy in the morning, and they are told to fast till midnight, after midnight. So they come fasting after midnight, 6-8 hours of fast. They show up in the hospital at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock for a colonoscopy. They are fasting. And then something happens, an emergency case comes, and their procedure gets bumped, gets postponed. And I have seen sometimes till late evening, they're still waiting because some emergency cases came. They were an elective case, so they have to wait. So it was not in their destiny. Of course, I cannot tell them it was not in your destiny. Otherwise, they will say it is not in your destiny to be my doctor. So no. But sometimes things are beyond our control. We may want to eat, but we may have some disease because of which we cannot eat. Hare Krishna. So we can go to the next verse, 46. I'm so sorry to trouble you today like this. Jvara Veda Nayako tha Thakala Bhakshan Ataiva Ishwarera Ichha se Karan. Aha, so beautiful. How can he eat while suffering the pain of fever? He may have such a disease in the body, he might lose the appetite completely, anorexia, no appetite. Therefore, the will of the Supreme Lord prevails. Ataiva Ishwarera Ichha se Karan. Everything depends on the sanction of Krishna. Ekela Ishwara Krishna Arasava Bhritya Jai Jaise Nachaye Se Taise Kare Nritya. Everybody has to dance according to the tune of Krishna. Therefore, a devotee voluntarily says, I will dance. Nachao, Nachao, Prabhu. Nachao se mate. I am here to dance to your tune. Verse number 47. त्रिभुवने कृष्ण दिया छेन अन्न छत्र ईश्वरेर इच्छा थाके मिलिब सर्वत्र. Krishna has supplied food for the three worlds. Das Maluka कहे गए सबके दाता राम. Krishna is the maintainer, provider for everyone. Krishna has supplied food for the three worlds. If he desires, one will certainly obtain it. If Krishna desires, one will get food. If Krishna doesn't desire, there may be food. There may be desire to have food, but we may not be able to eat still. Haribo. Next last verse, please. 48. आपने ईश्वर सर्व जनेरे शिखाए इहाते विश्वास जार से ही सुख पाए. आपने ईश्वर सर्व जनेरे शिखाए इहाते विश्वास जार से ही सुख पाए. In this way, Lord Shri Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, personally taught everyone, all the devotees, the truth. What is the tattva? One who has faith in the words of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu obtains happiness. Vishwasa jara sei sukha paye. We must have faith in the words of Krishna. That yes, if my Krishna wants to maintain me, mare Krishna rakhe Krishna mare ke. Arjuna was supposed to die with that Shakti Baan of Karna. Karna kept that arrow specifically the purpose to kill Arjuna. And Arjuna was in front. Karna was armed with the Shakti Astra. He released the Shakti Astra. It was Amog. It could not be frustrated. Krishna pushed down the chariot. Arjun went down and his helmet was destroyed. Mukut was destroyed, but Arjun was saved. Haribol. And Jayadratha, everybody tried to save him. Dronacharya tried to save him. Duryodhan tried to save him. Ashwathama tried to save him. Karna tried to save him. Everybody tried to save Jayadratha that day. Everybody had only one mission, to save Jayadratha. And what happened? Krishna wanted Jayadratha to die that day. Arjuna was successfully able to kill. And whoever kills Jayadratha makes his head drop dead on the ground also has to die. So Arjuna would also have to die. But Krishna told him, empower your arrow with a mantra in such a way that the head of Jayadratha, severed head of Jayadratha, goes and falls on the lap of his father. The sun is setting. He's doing his Gayatri. It will be good if he dies while chanting Gayatri. Let the head fall on his lap. And then as soon as he stood up, Jayadratha's head fell to the ground, and Jayadratha's wicked father, who had given this blessing to his son, that whoever kills you, makes your head drop to the ground, will die. He only died. So Krishna can accomplish so many things. Krishna Lila is adbhut. Krishna Lila is adbhut. So wonderful. Just I have come to the bank here actually. We are starting the bank account for our non-profit organization that we started in the Greater Atlanta area. So requesting blessings of all of you. Appointment is 9:30. They promised me they will finish by 10:30, and it is only 10 minutes from our house. I thought I'll make it home in time, but I'm very sorry. As things happen in this material world, things got delayed. I am still here. So, but they are very kind enough to give me a room to give this serve the class from here. So please, I beg your forgiveness for the inconvenience. So Krishna is so amazing. Krishna's philosophy is so amazing. Krishna's words are so amazing. Krishna's pastimes are so amazing. Mare Krishna rakhe Krishna mare ki. We should just have innocent faith in Krishna. Innocent faith. Kyun myun nahi? Why this, why that, aisa nahi. Innocent faith. My Krishna is there for me. My Krishna is my best well-wisher, my best friend. He will take care of me. I don't know what is right for me. I don't know what is wrong for me. I don't know what is good. I don't know what is bad. Krishna knows. I have faith in him. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes a bhajan like that in Sharanagati. I don't know what is good. I don't know what is bad. Krishna knows. I am his. Maro bhi rakho bhi, jo ichha tohar, nitya dasa prati tuva adhikar. Hare Krishna. So I will stop here. And if there are any questions or anything, we can take. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, go ahead, Pritima.
No, thank you so much for the very beautiful class. Very nicely engaged, Prabhu. Very nice. And all the best. Yeah, I think you're a truest. All the best. And devotee, how much time do you have for questions?
I can take. one or two questions.
Okay.
I have another class at 1 p.m., so I have to go home also.
Okay.
But we can take few. Till 12 o'clock, we can take.
Hare Krishna,
Yeah.
Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for such a beautiful class, Prabhuji. Very grateful to you. Your class is hope giving, and we should always think that Krishna is there. We should never doubt on Krishna's helping a devotee. He will always take care. He has his own plans. We will think, okay, if this is the way you are doing, then only you help me, Krishna. Otherwise, you did not help me. But actually, he is helping you in every way. We may think, okay, he's not helping me. Really, Prabhuji, thank you so much. We have many situations where Krishna has helped us millions of times. After coming to Krishna consciousness, so you can see in every moment that Krishna is helping you. That we appreciate that. Thank you to Srila Prabhupada for us teaching us that to appreciate Krishna for every moment. Yes,
Hare
Prabhu, we
Krishna.
have one raised hand here. Divya Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, wanted to share like a personal reflection or personal experience. I just sometimes feel tired of working so hard, and I really wished I could have a balanced life where I didn't have to work that hard. I could take care of myself also, be able to cook decent food, and I could leave everything on Krishna and let him take charge of whatever's happening. And I really wish I didn't have to do so much. So I just sometimes wonder that, your lecture today was like, he takes care even if we don't do anything. And I wish I could apply that. But is that possible?
Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha kriyate. It is possible, Mataji. Life is not easy for a conditioned soul like us. For conditioned souls, life is not easy. And but we should keep trying. We should know what is right through the teachings of Shastra, through the teachings of Guru and Sadhus, and we should try to align ourselves with those teachings. And it's a constant practice. And the beauty is Krishna is very merciful and Krishna is pleased with our efforts. We should just keep trying to develop Sharanagati.
And how do you develop Shanagati? Like sometimes you feel so pressured with so much going on that even when I chant, I'm not able to focus. So
You are a Ram Bhakta. And story we discussed today was of the Shri Sampradaya. अजगर करे न चाकरी पंछी करे न काम दास मलुका कहे गए सबके दाता राम सक्रिदेव प्रपन्नोऽयं तवास्मीति स याचते अभयं सर्वदा तस्मै ददामि एतत् व्रतं मम. These are the amog vachan of Shri Ram. Rama Raghava Rama Raghava Rama Raghava Rakshamam. We can just keep chanting the name of Krishna, keep hearing Hari Katha from the pure devotees, and that will give us the strength to have the right consciousness. And Sharanagati, we should voluntarily try to develop. Have faith in Krishna. Avashya Rakshive Krishna is one of the limbs of Sharanagati. Goptritve Varana, accepting Krishna as our maintainer and well-wisher and provider is Sharanagati. And the most important thing that we can practically do to develop Sharanagati, which was your question, is two things. Sharanagati boils down to two things. So you listen carefully to these two things. Anukulyasya sankalpa, pratikulya vivarjana. This is Sharanagati. Anukulyasya sankalpa. What is anukul? You accept it and do it. What is pratikul? You give it up. What is unfavorable, you give it up. What is favorable for devotional service, you accept. What is unfavorable for devotional service, you give up. This should be our constant meditation. Anything we are told to do, anything we are tempted to do, anything we think of doing, we should put it through this filter. Anukulasa sankalpa, pratikulya vivarjana. If it is favorable, we accept. If it is unfavorable, we give it up. That is Sharanagati. Srila Rupa Goswami writes in Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu the definition of Sharanagati, quoting from the Puranic literature. आनुकूल्यस्य संकल्पः प्रातिकूल्य विवर्जनम रक्षिष्यति विश्वासो गोप्तृत्व वर्णम तथा आत्मनिक्षेप कार्पण्य षड्विधा शरणागति. The other 6 limbs of bhakti. But for us sadhakas, the 2 main limbs are do what is favorable for Krishna and give up what is unfavorable for Krishna. Anukulya sankalpa, pratikulya sa varjanam, or pratikulya vivarjanam. Same thing. And in Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna says the same thing when Arjuna asks how to control the mind. Krishna says, Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihate. Acharyas have commented that Abhyasena tu kaunteya means Anukulya sankalpa. And vairagya grihate means pratikulya vivarjanam. So, abhyasana to kaunteya, vairagyana cha griyate. By constant practice and by detachment and renunciation, one can control the mind. So, abhyas means to do what is favorable to Krishna, and vairagya means to give up things which are unfavorable. So beautiful, na? Anukula sankalpa, pratikulya vivarjanam maps with abhyasana to kaunteya, vairagyana cha griyate. Like that. We should keep trying. Do what is favorable. And when we feel tempted to do what is unfavorable, we should give it up, not do it, not act on those temptations, and we pass the test. Then Krishna gives us brownie points. So I put you in that tempting situation and you passed. How Mahaprabhu is tempting asking the devotees, did you carry anything with you? What material are you carrying now that we have taken sannyas and we are going? We have renounced the world. We are going to Jagannath Puri. What things, material things, have you taken with you? Devotees said nothing, nothing. We are just Ram Bharose. We just have full faith on you. We are with you. We have you. You are our wealth. You are our only asset. That is devotee. On the other hand, we see the example of Ishan in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, the servant of Sanatan Goswami. He had such a great opportunity to travel with Srila Sanatan Goswami. He would have met Mahaprabhu in Prayag in a few days. But what did he do? Sanatan Goswami said, give up everything, just come with me as my servant. A sincere devotee would do anything to become an assistant and servant of Srila Sanatan Goswami. But Ishan kept 8 gold coins with him. And they posed a danger to their safety because someone wanted to murder them for those 8 gold coins. Some astrologer figured out that they have 8 gold coins and they were planning to kill Srila Sanatan Goswami that night. Srila Sanatan Goswami was such an expert at diplomacy. Just by the behavior of that landlord, he understood he's being too sweet to me. Something is wrong. He said, Sir, I have got. He asked Ishan, are you carrying anything with you? Same question that Mahaprabhu asked to Nityananda Prabhu, Mukunda Datta, Jagadananda Pandit, Govinda, Brahmananda Bharat. Same question Sanatan Goswami asked Ishan. Srila Sanatan Goswami, Ishan, are you carrying anything with you? See, we have given up everything. We have taken sannyas. We have become Babajis now. We are going in Babaji Bhesh. Are you carrying anything with you? Ishan lied. So first mistake of Ishan was to carry the 8 gold coins when Srila Sanatan Goswami had told him, now we are Akinchana Bhakti. We are going to practice Akinchana Bhakti. We don't have anything now. So don't take any possessions, just come with me. He disobeyed his guru, Sri Sanatan Goswami, by carrying 8 gold coins. First mistake. Second mistake, when Sri Sanatan Goswami asked the same question, are you carrying anything with you? He said, no, I'm not carrying anything with me except 7 gold coins. He lied. He had 8 gold coins. He said 7 gold coins. Srila Sanatan Goswami said, give me the 7 gold coins. He took those gold coins and gave it to the landlord. I have 7 gold coins. The landlord knew he has 8. Landlord said he has 8 gold coins because the astrologer correctly figured it out. Sanatan Goswami took the 7 gold coins from Ishan and handed them to the landlord. Said, take this money, please get me across. Landlord's heart melted. He said, I don't want this money. I will take you across for free. I will not kill you also. Srila Sanatana said, if you don't kill me, somebody else will kill me for this money. I don't want this 7 gold coins. I am practicing Akinchana Bhakti. You take this. Keep the 7 gold coins and take me across. Now, Sarvan wants to go with Srila Sanatan Goswami. Now, Mahaprabhu says, Srila Sanatan Goswami says, no, you cannot come. That 1 gold coin that you lied to me, and I know you had 8. You told me only 7. I know you have 8. That 8th gold coin you keep. Go home. You don't have to come with me. Because twice he lied. You cannot have trust in such a person. Cannot put faith in such a person. Cannot make such a person a companion. Today he's lying. Tomorrow he's lie about something else. He will compromise the mission. So, on one hand, we have these devotees like Nityananda Prabhu, Mukunda Datta, who are Akinchan Bhakta. They are obedient to Mahaprabhu. Their only wealth is Mahaprabhu. Their only asset is Mahaprabhu. On the other hand, we have a negative example in the form of Ishan, who lost the association of Srila Sanatan Goswami, who missed the opportunity to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Prayag. He missed the opportunity to be with Sri Rup Goswami, Sri Sanatan Goswami, and live in Vrindavan. He would be one of them had he stayed on with Sri Sanatan Goswami, but he lost that opportunity. Otherwise, he would be. हे राधे व्रज देवी के चललिते हे नंद सूनो कुतः श्री गोवर्धन कल्प पाद पतले कालिंदी वने कुतः घोषन्ताविति सर्वतो व्रजपुरे खेदैर्महाविह्वलौ वत्ते रूप सनातनौ रघुयुगौ श्रीजीव गोपालकौ. But he lost that opportunity. So like we should be determined. Okay, Mataji? We'll stop here now. It is 12 o'clock. I have to go. 1 o'clock. Can I quickly share what class I have at 1 o'clock?
Yeah,
You don't
yes,
have to
yes,
join.
ma'am.
You don't have to join, but I want to share something. I am feeling very excited. And we decided the class just 2 hours ago when I was here in the bank. So what happened was there is a hospital called Grady Memorial Hospital. It's one of the biggest hospitals in Atlanta. And all these hospitals, they have a chaplaincy program. Chaplaincy program means when a patient is dying or a patient has a very poor prognosis, might die soon, the chaplain, they go and they pray with the patient and the family. So every big, even Piedmont has, Emory has, all the big hospitals, they have chaplaincy program. So they called me, they reached out to me around 6 months ago with the help of my very dear friend Roop Sagar Prabhu from Austin. Roop Sagar Prabhu from Austin, Round Rock, ISKCON of Round Rock congregation. Roop Sagar Prabhu, he's a disciple of Shripad Vaisheshika Maharaj, I believe, if I'm not wrong. And his wife, Mahaguna Mataji, she is a disciple of Srila Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. Very wonderful couple from Round Rock ISKCON. So, Roop Sagar Prabhu, he distributed Bhagavad Gitas to Grady Hospital. That just like in the prayer room in the hospital, you keep Bibles, you keep Quran, you keep Bhagavad Gita as it is also. So he donated Bhagavad Gitas, and you can give it to patients if they want to read, because now the Hindu population is increasing in America. So there are a lot of Hindu patients, and they would prefer to read Bhagavad Gita because it is their religious book. So he distributes Bhagavad Gitas to hospitals, and he distributed to Grady Hospital. So Grady Hospital, the chief of chaplaincy program, Reverend Arnold, he said, can someone do a didactic for us and teach us how to care for the dying Hindu patient? If a Hindu patient is dying in Grady Hospital, how do we take care of him? So Roop Sada Prabhu reached out to me. And in January this year, around 6, 7 months ago, I did a didactic for them on Zoom about the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita in a nutshell, 6 questions and their answers from Bhagavad Gita. Who are we? Who is God? Is Bhagavad Gita the word of God? Um, what is our relationship with God? How to fulfill that relationship? And what happens when we attain that relationship? So basically, broke up Sambandha Abhidheya Prayojan and quoting different verses from Bhagavad Gita, answered these 6 questions so that in question answer format, they can remember. Who are we? We are the soul. Who is God? God is one God. We are not a polytheistic religion. Vedic followers, we are monotheistic religion. I explained all that there is only one God, like that. So they, and in that somehow I mentioned the word karma. So they liked it very much. And they said that when any patient is dying and we want a Hindu priest to come and pray for them, will you come? So so I agreed, and they were very happy. But in that, and then they recorded that lecture of mine and they show it as a didactic lesson to the chaplaincy residents in Grady Memorial Hospital. So in that session, I used the word karma. So they started discussing what is karma according to the Hindu philosophy. So they couldn't come up with a proper answer. So they reached out to me. Yesterday, he reached out to me, Reverend Arnold, that we want you to do a didactic, which means a teaching session on karma. What is karma? So I said, and they have didactic sessions every Tuesday. So I gave them a date 2 weeks from now, because alternate Tuesdays I work. So I gave them, but he said, no, this batch of interns who saw your lecture, they will be graduating. So we have to do it next Tuesday. I said, next Tuesday I'm working. I can't do it. Can you do it? Can I do it today? So he called me and he said, yes, you do it at 1 o'clock today. So I'm totally unprepared. I have to go home and prepare a PowerPoint on karma, but it is only for them. It's only for the chaplaincy program of Grady Memorial Hospital. So I felt that Krishna's words are so powerful. Krishna's philosophy is so beautiful. Krishna Katha, Krishna Tattva is so beautiful that it just attracts everyone. Haribol, this chaplaincy program is all Christian program, and yet they are taking an interest. So I'm very grateful to them, and I seek all of your blessings that I'm able to serve them nicely today. So I'll stop here. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hari
Hari.
Prabhuji, thank you so much for sharing that. Hare Krishna. Yes, Preeti Mataji, please speak.
I love everyone to unmute. Hari Bol Prabhu, all the best. We're
Thank
very
you. Hare
happy.
Hari
Krishna.
Bol, Prabhuji,
Thank you,
Dandavat
Hari
Prabhuji.
Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Dandavat Prabhuji.
Very,
Very
very
good.
nice.
Prabhuji.
It's always with us.
We would like to
Hare
offer our
Krishna
obeisances to you,
and
Prabhuji. Vancha kalpatarobhyasya kripa sindhu bhevita patitanam
Devasya
pavanebhyo
Patitanam
Vaishnavebhyo namo
Pavanebhyo
namah. Ananta Koti
Vaishnavebhyo
Vaishnav Vrinda
Namo
ki jai, Shri
Namaha.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Radhe
His Grace
Krishna.
Radhika Dadar Prabhuji ki jai.
Jai.
Hare
Koti Koti
Jai
Dandavat.
Srila
Krishna.
Prabhupada.
Jai Shri
Hare
Prabhupada.
Krishna.